In this video, we are going to talk about the legendary swords that actually exist. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Today, few people actually need swords, yet everyone still values them. Prior to the introduction of weapons, the sword had long been the preferred weapon of humans. Our modern civilization has much to do with how successfully our forefathers could use the sword. Number 5. The Sword of Gojin. Although this sword has defeated all of them, Chinese history also contains tales of certain legendary swords. King Gojin, who over 2,500 years ago governed the Chinese state of Yu, is thought to have had the sword. Archaeologists discovered it in 1965, but for an iron object that had been in use for more than 2,500 years, it was in remarkably good shape. When an archaeologist sought to test the strength of its edges, it actually cut him. Although experts claim that the blade's bronze carvings prevented rusting, legend holds that the sword was created with magical properties that helped preserve it for all those years. Number 4. The Seven-Branched Sword. You could imagine that this was a fierce fighting sword, but it wasn't. The 2.5-foot sword has 7 branches made up of just 3 little protrusions on each side, with the 7th branch being the main shaft's tip. According to inscriptions on the sword, it was made by a guy only known as XXX and was delivered to the King of Japan by the Crown Prince of Beech, current-day Southwest Korea. Since that there are limited details available regarding the relationship between Japan and Korea during those times, the mystery surrounding its existence is clear. The sword is presently kept at the National Treasure Museum in Seoul, South Korea, and is regarded as one of the most significant national treasures of the nation. The sword's authenticity is disputed, yet there is no denying its importance to culture and history. Number 3. Shamsher. In the 16th century, an ancient sword called the Shamsher was created in Persia, modern-day Iran. The Persian name Shamsher, which refers to the curving design of the blade, has the meaning lion's tail. The Shamsher is distinguished by its blade, which is curved and made to create strong slicing cuts. The blade is slightly wider at the point of contact than at the hilt and normally has a length between 26 and 32 inches. The Shamsher's hilt is frequently constructed from materials like ivory, horn, or bone and is frequently embellished with elaborate patterns and decorations. The sword's guard, also known as the crossguard, is frequently curved and reaches downward to shield the hand. Across the Middle East, the Shamsher was a well-liked weapon that was employed by numerous armies and militias throughout the 17th and 18th centuries. It was frequently embellished with priceless metals and gems and used as a ceremonial sword as well. Shamshers are now highly prized by antique weapon collectors and aficionados. Despite no longer being employed in combat, they are nonetheless prized for their exquisite patterns and historical value. Number 2. Kuzanaji. The mythical Japanese sword known as Kuzanaji is a piece of the Japanese imperial regalia. The mirror, the gem, and the sword are the 3 holy items that make up the imperial regalia. The legendary Japanese Emperor Jimmu is claimed to have received the sword from the god of the sea, and it has been handed down through the many Japanese emperor dynasties. The Japanese title for the sword is Kuzanaji, which translates to grass mower. Yamato Takeru, a great warrior, is supposed to have found the sword in a dragon's tail. The 1185 Battle of Dan no Yura, among other fabled conflicts, is claimed to have involved the sword. Although the Kuzanaji sword's original form is no longer in existence, a duplicate of the weapon is housed in Nagoya, Japan's Atsuta Shrine. Only the emperor can see the sword, it is not displayed to the general populace. The Kuzanaji sword, which continues to be treasured by many Japanese people today, has developed into a significant emblem of Japanese culture and mythology. Number 1. The zolfacar scimitar. The war between Rome and the Ottoman Empire was commonly referred to as the conflict between straight and curved swords. The Ottomans favored the curved swords, known as scimitars, since they believed they were the best for beheading foes. The owners of the zolfacar keep its location a secret, although it is thought that the Prophet Muhammad and the angel Michael sanctified it in order to protect the illustrious Imam Ali bin Talib. At the siege of Medina, Muhammad is said to have given Ali the scimitar after all of his other swords broke. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.